Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last two seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do two things: stay healthy and keep winning.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on, ready.
Here's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Bolden. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Packers
on the play.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's Doubs, open left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Love. That's to Doubs again. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 6. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 14.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Set, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
To kick off for Green Bay.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11. And quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Hey, this upcoming week, it marks one of our favorite times of the year here at EA Sports. It's the kickoff to John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Week. Big John's such a presence on that holiday for so many of us, and we look forward to a big slate of games coming up on Thanksgiving. Packers and Lions start things out, followed by the Chiefs and Cowboys. What a scene that will be. And finally, the Bengals and the Ravens on Thursday night. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Here we cut.
On play action, Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Rolling right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Goff. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
In motion, it's Golden.
Red 30.
We go play action with Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And the Lions are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Wilson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
The second down pass, intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Goff to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, Jack.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This one is marked by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Brendan McManus.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? This taken around the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead.
Packers 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
He'll go play action with Goff. Out to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the future.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
Brings up 2nd
And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down.
Black 20.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A toss to the right, here comes Gibbs. Pass midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
7-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip this.
And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. And his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Makes the score Lions 21, Packers 9.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This one up top for Dobbs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the 3rd quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Eden Hutchinson. He gets in there and drops him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll get a good chunk of the yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He is met and stopped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
180.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
20.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
180.
Throwing, Goff. That is caught, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions call their first timeout. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Goff to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. I think this law was the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here.
the attempt at the 2-point conversion.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love to throw on first and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. Love to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Amik Robertson. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. And motion, it's Golden. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Love. Again, working deep downfield. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Love. And a Good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
We go. Block 20.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He's got room to roam. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
For the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Branch.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
180. What's that?
On 1st down, it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Brandon McManus down to add the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He works free. Great side. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
On play action. Goff under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This one up top for Dobbs. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Love. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
It's a gain of
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
32. And the Packers
set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Love. He's going to air this one out. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive.
That's good.
That goes for 58.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High 5 to the
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Tonight. 180. Turbo.
Throwing here is Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down. Isaiah McDuffie. He gugets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Yeah, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game.